Hello, my name is Monica from Lost to Love, and today I want to talk to you about meditation. Because when we think about meditation, we think about this practice where we have to be seated a certain way. Our back has to be straight, and we have to find this quiet place where nobody will interrupt us for at least 20 to 30 minutes. And while that practice is really beneficial because that's one where we can connect with our being, with our spiritual being and the energies around, I think it's also beneficial to integrate that meditation into our daily lives. And that is a concept that was introduced to me from one of my spiritual teachers. And I thought, yes, that makes sense because we are spiritual beings, yes, but we are also having a human experience. So how can I, Monica, integrate the Monica that can find a blissful state in their meditation practice with a Monica that sometimes goes, sometimes goes to the world and finds anger or frustration or impatient? How can I integrate both? So what I start doing is, for example, when I was driving and I found myself stuck in the freeway. I live in California, and sometimes when there is rush hour, the freeway can be a really chaotic place. So sometimes I found this a driver that cuts me off. Okay, however you say it. So this drive, I feel the anger of this driver because I'm really sensitive to the energies. I am really empathic. So when I can feel the anger. So what I do is just I allow the anger to just be. I realize that it doesn't come from me. It comes from the other person. But I connect with my breath. And when I say I connect with my breath, it's not that I control the breath in a certain way. No, I just, watch. I observe my breath, my inhalations and my exhalations. I just feel, my lungs filling with air and then the emptiness in my body when I exhale. And then I connect with my heart. And when I do that, I suddenly feel that the anger is gone. Is not there anymore. Or also, I come to my backyard quite often, and when I come here, I sit and I enjoy the sun. And again, because I live in California, I am lucky and I can feel and enjoy the sun probably all year long. And then I just watch, the plants, my flowers. I sometimes enjoy the butterflies. I just actually saw one just flying by and listen to the birds. Early today the birds were singing and I was having quite a concert. It was beautiful. So I do that. I just, I put my cell phone down because I don't want to be interrupted by social media or any emails. Sometimes technology make us be really mindful of what's going on in the world. And so I put my cell phone down because I know it's time for me. It's time for me to unwind and to enjoy and to do a little bit of a meditation. And that's how I meditate. I just sit and I just enjoy. I enjoy without closing my eyes. I just enjoy what the nature, what my backyard has for me. Another way to do it too is, when you are eating, be mindful of what you're eating. Enjoy the texture, the flavors. Chew slowly, mindfully, and you will notice that the way you're eating now is different because you're enjoying it. The process is not something that is automatic, that you just eat, swallow. You just eat, chew, enjoy the flavors, and then swallow. And then also be thankful for the food that is in front of you too. That's what I do, and I feel really good when I do that. Another way that I do it is when I walk. I tend to walk almost every Sunday to a place near my house that they serve really great, really yummy breakfast. So I go there walking, and I walk really slow. You know, I take my time, I enjoy my walk. I see around, and again, I see the front yards, the trees, the beautiful flowers, the fruits that some neighbors have outside of their houses. And sometimes I talk to them too, to the neighbors, not to the plants. And I just enjoy that. And when you start to integrate these things into your life, then you start to change how you relate to life. And I know it may sound silly. I get it. You know, watching to the trees and the flowers and the sky. I know it may sound silly, but it's true. I mean, try it. If you try it, you will see that you will instantly calm down and you will find your center. Another thing also that I like to do nowadays is to pay attention to the forms of the clouds. And lately I've been seeing these beautiful forms in the clouds, and I know they're messages from Spirit to me. And of course, Micah sometimes draws hearts in the clouds for me. And I know it's just his way of letting me know that he's always with me all the time. So that's some of the things that I do. That's how I integrate the Monica that sits on a cushion every day for 30 minutes or 20 minutes, or how long it is my meditation. Sometimes I can meditate there for an hour, because I've been doing meditation for a few years already. So how do you integrate that, the meditation, into your daily lives? That's how I do it. I just gave you a few examples for you to try your own way to meditate too. What else? What else I want to talk to you about? I think that's it. I think is to integrate. Oh, one more thing. If you are a beginner, if you are thinking about to learn how to meditate, but you don't find the time to sit for like 30 minutes because life can be quite hectic sometimes, and I get it. So if you start to integrate, you know, the examples that I gave you, or you also come up with your own ways of meditating. So when you start to integrate these things, when you maybe just stop whatever you're doing, sometimes you're in the computer and it's a really bad day and you find yourself frustrated, just, you know, or overwhelmed, just calm down, you know, bring attention to your breath, embrace whatever you're feeling, connect with your heart. And it will take you a couple of, maybe only 1 minute. It's something really short. But then you will find that, you know, you're changing your patterns, you're grounding yourself, you're finding your center. So there's no excuse if you don't have time. There's no excuse. I just gave you quick tips how to do it. And if you are an experienced meditator like I am, and you want to integrate, there you go, you can integrate too. So I think that's the key. I think that's the key, to bring both, you know, both beings, both experiences, the human experience and the spiritual experience, both in one. And that's when changes start to be magical and beautiful. So I hope you enjoy this short video. Thank you for opening your hearts to new ideas, to take the time to listen to me. I send you lots of love from my heart to yours.